So the 5 main survival patterns, we have the leaving pattern. This is when you're disconnecting from the body or the present moment to feel safe. This is the floaty, kind of scattered person. There's 2 different versions of the same pattern, the merging pattern. The overgiving and people pleasing to feel loved and secured. And then the compensated is kind of like a step up. It's still the same pattern, but it's where you typically become the mother. You tend to mother other and serve others' needs because you don't know what yours are. You don't know how to reference your needs. So you care for others. And you also do this because if others need you, then you might not be left alone. And if you're left alone, you genuinely do not believe you'll survive. Because as a baby, when you're in this pattern, you can't survive without another. So we're codependent on others. We also have the enduring pattern, which is the 3rd survival pattern. This is when we're holding it in. Most of the clients that I work with identify with this one, although pretty much all of them are flavored in her experience. Holding it all in, suppressing feelings, and needs to avoid conflict. So if you keep your voice back, if you keep your emotions back, if you avoid conflict, this one might resonate deeply with you. Now, this aggressive pattern, pattern number 4, is not one that the women I work with deeply resonate with, but I do think that it's active in most women, but not to as big a degree as what I see in men. But this is when we start to push outwards and we force ourselves to feel in control and don't allow ourselves to feel vulnerable because at some point we learned we couldn't trust others. So we had to just kind of do it ourselves. And most women don't think like, but I'm not aggressive, or like, I don't even have access to my anger, which is a big part of this one. But if you're ever in a position where you feel like you need to take control, or you can't let others do the work, or you step in and do things, or you feel as though you cannot let go and feel vulnerable and share your true emotions, then you might have this going on, just not at an extreme degree. The last one is the rigid pattern, which is kind of, if you think about perfectionism, this is a very strong, controlling, achieving perfectionism to feel worthy and safe. Think conditional love for this one. You learn that in order to receive love or be validated, you had to achieve something or perform in a way. So you learn to be rigid. You have like a specific facial expression, and you really do not know how to access your emotions or your vulnerability because being your true self did not bring you what you needed. Achieving something or performance did. So the leaving pattern, let's dissect this a little bit. The energy flow is away from people. Get away, gotta get away, get away, gotta get away. I remember when I was really heavily in the leaving pattern and something would become stressful in the moment, I would literally feel like I gotta get away, I gotta get away. I would run. I'd be in flee mode. I would run. I need to leave. It doesn't feel safe in the physical realm. It feels dangerous. Now, the origin of this is during embodiment, utero to 6 months. So pretty much when we're born or before that, up until about 6 months, there wasn't enough safety or love to feel safe claiming the body. So what are we doing in this one? We are learning to claim ourselves, claim our body, claim what we desire. Think power here. Body signs, you're thin, disjointed, weak, tense, jumpy, cold hands and feet, scared eyes, dissociated, clumsy, weak boundaries. Beliefs are I'm not safe, I'm not my body, I am my mind, I don't really exist, my physical body and world are not important. The thoughts you might be thinking is that the attention goes to ideas rather than personal feelings. Again, we're in the brain, we're in the mind. Attention is on getting away from danger. So imagine you're in this pattern and you're trying to go for your goals and become a better version of yourself, and you cannot seem to get there. You cannot seem to go all the way. You cannot seem to achieve. Well, number one, if you're stuck in this pattern, your attention is not about getting to thrive mode and achieving your goals. It's getting away from danger. You're constantly running away from it. So we need to heal these patterns so we can go all the way with our dreams and our desires and connect with these qualities of us that feel so good, Emotions, your default emotion is fear. Doesn't enjoy personal feelings so much, is sensitive and vulnerable around others. Difficulties is when under pressure you energetically or physically leave. Like literally you're like tapped out. When you're overwhelmed, you fragment or you lose functionality. I looked at this also as like collapse. I would collapse as well. The task that you are meant to learn, that you're meant to get good at in order to heal this pattern is embodiment. You must claim your physical body as your own through grounding practices like yoga, dancing, or strength training.